And here we go. Going live for all to see and enjoy. Hello, hello everybody. Hello, hello. A little late today. Been busy, but here we are. Getting loaded up here for the midweek event. Nothing too crazy here, but I figure we can at the very least go over a few rounds of it, see what happens. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's gonna make me restart the game to get that freebie, isn't it? You knew I'd be here. Well, you called well. You predicted very well. I need to restart the dang game so I can get my daily. That is a weird bug that I'm not overly thrilled about. But how are y'all doing today? Hello, 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 Jacob. Hello, Rog. How are y'all doing? Got us some new midweek invincible content to go over. Never a bad thing. Never a bad thing at all. This event sucks unless you have Omni characters. You're not gonna get aggressively far unless you've got some tough characters. Avatar shoved last online 2 days ago and was like, yeah, we're a little late tonight, but we made it. We've been busy. We've been very busy, but we are here. Wait until the real Worlds Beyond event. True, but honestly, I'm kind of okay with this. Gotta be honest, kind of okay with this. Because it means that it's another chunk of time I can save my gems. Which I am good with. You're still sore? Yeah, I imagine. All that concrete you've been pouring, I imagine you're sore. Discord released it early. We'll see. Oh, all avatars switching it up today. Nice. Just need more conquests. True, me too. I need more. I need more conquest bad. I need more real bad. I need more. Well, see, I need more conquest. I need more food. Hello, bad karma. I have officially noticed you. Greetings unto thee. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna hop in here. I'm just gonna while everybody's tuning in, I'm just gonna do my little daily stuff here, and then we will take a crack at Battle Beast, see what we can do here. It doesn't look like there's any restrictions, if I was reading it correctly, which basically means that I can just throw in my universe and call it a day. Reveals Discord, all in good time, all in good time. I need to go through a few things and make sure there's no chance it can actually break. But that's okay. Superman is such a super movie. I've heard it's very polarizing. I've heard some people love that movie and some people hate it. I have not seen it yet, but I am admittedly optimistic. Now, what I am excited about, now what I did enjoy was going to see the new Jurassic World movie. Hence my little D-Rex joke video that I just made for giggles. Took me way too much time to make that video, but it makes me giggle. So you know what? Good enough for me. Flax and staff enjoyer. I am a flax and staff enjoyer. I enjoy it very much. The weapon, not anything else. Not anything else, sussy. The weapon. Just to be clear. Use universal with the spear. Spear is great for this event. Really? Is that so? I was noticing that on YouTube too, and also welcome to the chat, Fabs. But I don't really have my spear built up. Hello, Skirmish. How you doing? But I would be curious. Maybe I'm not sure if I'd put it on Universa. Oh, thank you for the follow, Fabs. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Shoved Empire. But let's see. Oh, power that up a little bit. Never a bad thing. Martian Spear. Every 12 seconds damages a random enemy at melee range. Okay, I can see what you're cooking with on that one. I can see what you're cooking with. Yeah. You have every Viltrumite. Who do I keep? Is that what you're trying to say? Not sure. They spoiled so much in the trailers. There were a lot of Superman trailers, but then again, DC has been on life support. At least their movies have been. So I imagine they were really trying to hype it up, to be fair. But yeah, that's probably why. It's always interesting when some movies put too much in their trailers. And then you got some movies that so some movies that have trailers lie to you, like what Marvel's doing there for a second, which was an interesting choice. Interesting choice. I mean, I guess it does hide spoilers, but also false advertising. I don't know. I don't know. That one is a subject to debate. Because I think there was a film theory video that MatPat did on like trailers, like showing stuff that's not in the movie to deceive the audience, basically. Um, and I think they came to the conclusion that yeah, it might be illegal, but also who in their right mind would care? I don't know. Who do you keep or not use? Well, quite frankly, you're probably not going to use Lucan. I'm probably going to be the only person on Earth who ever uses Lucan because I have to. But honestly, other than Lucan and Oliver, all the Viltrumites are pretty good. You found your first omnipotent gear and our refresh said nope. Oh no. How did that even happen? Because you would have seen it an hour ago, unless you were just refreshing with gems, in which case, yikes. That's rough. That is a rough buddy moment indeed. This is so funny to me. The freaking Legendary Plus for 50 freaking bucks, just not worth it. Just not worth it. But let's see here. Now that we've done that, I guess, oh yeah, actually, you know what? I'm actually going to need some of my stronger heroes here. Oliver carries Earth's Defenders. You know what? He can carry them in our hearts. Oh, you were half asleep. Oh, dang. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Let's see here. We definitely cannot use Viltrumites against this guy. That's the thing with Battle Beasts is Viltrumites make him difficult to deal with. Very, very difficult. Where is Seismic? I like Seismic. Seismic can whip out some stuns on this idiot. Oh, Seismic. Where are you? Nope. Oh wait, no, he's in my criminal team here. I actually wonder if the ranged Mauler could be useful for the occasional like melee knockbacks just to keep Battle Beasts away. I don't know. Maybe we'll play with that a little bit. Let's see. Let's do Universa. Of course, we'll put. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't real. Oh, it's a one-time thing, or a one person. Ooh. I didn't know that. Oh, that is a. Hold on a second. Oh. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You can only use one hero to fight this battle beast. Ooh, that's spicy. That changes things. I can see why the spear would be important now because just anything possible to do damage. But unfortunately, I just don't have my spear that leveled up. I think at the end of the day, the invisibility cloak is, or the cloaking device, invisibility. It's like Harry Potter. The cloaking device is probably gonna be better. But ooh, this could get interesting. Well, obviously, Universe is my best by a long shot, so let's see how she does. Obviously, the first few waves will be just insta-kills, but, we'll see. Invincible is also really good. Is he? I guess with his, You have a level 9 spear? Oh, interesting. Hello, Wrinkle. How you doing? That was a voice crack right there. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. My Universa is so much stronger than my other heroes, though. Aside from Anissa, but again, I don't really want to throw a Viltrumite against this guy. We're gonna see what happens here. So far, so good, but it's gonna ramp up in a hurry. Oh, he took more than one hit on that one. Okay. Because the fact, of course, the fact that there's just the one battle beast means that Universa can't chain her lightning with the staff and the spear. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. You're my favorite viewer? Question mark. Well, you know what? You are one of my favorites. You're memorable. I'll give you that one. It's like parenting. I can't choose which child is my favorite. I cannot choose which of Viltrumite is my favorite. Then again, I only have one child, so I guess I can choose which one's my favorite. Between child and the cats. I think the child's gonna win. Okay, now Battle Beast. Oh, okay, that's good to know. The fact that Battle Beast has to whack me out of the air actually does give me a little bit of a buffer here. Ooh, that was a well-timed invisibility. In front, that way they can attack straight away. You know who his favorite viewer is? You know what? You know what? She's right. She's right. When she's right, she's right. When she is right, she is right. What makes the staff so good? I imagine that the staff is good because when he does enough damage, it would stun him and deal damage back. I'm assuming that would be the case. It does make me wonder if it would be better than the invisibility cloak. But I really like the invisibility cloak for being able to make me go unseen. Then again, we are having... Ouch, ouch. Okay, that's hurting a little bit. Just a little bit. You got to watch Peppa Pig in cinema on Friday. Yeah, right. I'll let you have that one. Please. Nice. When you take more than 6%, but see, I have the staff quite leveled up, so actually, you might be onto something. You legitimately might be onto something there. I think on the next run, I actually do want to try out the staff. The invisibility cloak served me well. I mean, to be fair, invisibility cloak, when doesn't it work? But for the sake of this, that might actually work. Okay, let's... You think invincible would be better? I get scared to use invincible because, quite frankly... Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Jacob. Thank you very, very much. The only thing with invincible is that he will go to full freaking health whenever he gets whacked. I know the invincibility is a thing, but it scares me. Instantly dies if it hits you when on cooldown. Yeah, there's that too. Okay, let's give that staff a try. I love my cloaking device, but let's give the staff a try because I do have it really leveled up. Where we're at now, it's only 4%. With a 10-second cooldown and then stunning him for 2 seconds. That might work. That actually might work. And then we'll put her in front, use mark. But I'm scared. I'm scared too. He heals up on Viltrumites, and you know, my Universa is just so much better. So much better. But we will put her in front. Let's see. Kind of like Viltrumites are good in this up until they're not. Yeah, that's the thing is, when Battle Beast starts hitting hard enough, he will literally just go to full freaking health. And that's not ideal. That is, you're telling me Mark's a guy. Have you been... What wave do you get when you use Mark? Just out of curiosity. And what artifacts are you using? Because, I mean, hey, I would be curious. Hello, Kylo Ben. How are you doing on this lovely day? 24? Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Flax and staff, okay. Okay, interesting. Gotta make Din Din. Din Din's very important. Din Din is, was, and forever will be important. I made some delightful breakfast for dinner. 30-star mark. Okay. Okay. Yeah, a 30-star mark will nuke just about everything. That'll do it. The only reason you got higher with Conquest is because he's higher level. Fair enough. Fair enough. Listen to Feeling It on loop. Nice. Hello, Bad Karma. You've arrived from YouTube to Twitch. Nice. Nice. I'm sorry. I did see your chats. I just hadn't got the chance to answer because YouTube. Breakfast for dinner. Gotta love some evening bacon. I am a massive breakfast for dinner fan. But yeah, well, welcome to the chat, Bad Karma. I hope you are not bestowing bad karma upon me because that would not be ideal. But that's fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. DLTs. Ah, an excellent choice. Mostly because it has bacon. Whack. Battle Beast just a casual whack. You give me good luck. I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you on that one. That's why you weren't in chat. That's why Iguana was so rough to me this past weekend. I never did get any more iguanas. Not a single one. She was a stranger to me. Okay, admittedly, I think that actually did work. That might have actually done some pretty good work. Let's see. That was your bad. It's all good. I forgive you. It's okay. Don't let it happen again. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Panda. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Yep, that was a staff elimination right there. Nice. Okay, yeah, no, I'm kind of getting sold on the flax and staff here. That's not bad. You've got some bad news. Oh no. Kylo Ben, what bad news could you possibly have? Oh. Dare you. How dare you. Also, thank you, Jacob, once again, for the gifted sub. You are wonderful. You just got here. Where's my sub? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Oh, he's so... Oh, we did get him. Okay. We did make it to wave 20. You also have bad news about the staff and the op, though. That admittedly was good. Although, oh, wait. Why did we get all freaking tether tyrants? Look at, this is awful. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Look at this. 6 tether tyrants. Why, in the name of all things good and holy, would I want tether tyrants? Why? Oh, thank you once again for the gifted sub, Racial Panda. You are most delightful. I'm saying you've given 19 gifted subs in this channel. You are awesome. Greatly appreciate it. A tether tyrant. Why? Why would they give me tether tyrant? He's like the worst character in the game, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways. Let's see here. Okay, so that was better. That was better. Now, for the sake of oh, thank you once again for the gifted sub, Jacob. Y'all are awesome today. I mean, then again, y'all are always awesome, but thank you very, very much. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna give Mark a try. But for the sake of experimentation, we're gonna give Mark a try. Favorite fast food burger. Ooh, fast food burger. Okay. I'd have to say Cookout. I love me the Cookout burger. It's so good. It's juicy. It's really good. Cookout is so good. He's gonna say Cookout. Now you crave it. No, yeah, Cookout is peak. Cookout is so wonderful. Hello, semi-casual. How you doing? Mostly for the milkshakes? Yes. See, no, that's what you do. You get... What the hell is Cookout? It's in America. It's on the East Coast. I don't know if it's on the West Coast. A steak. So Cookout has, like, it has a surprising variety, actually. I'm doing very good, semi-casual. Thank you for asking. Been a busy day, but a good day. I love getting the big double combo. Because you get the burger, you get the fries, and then you can sub the you can sub out a drink for a shake just for like a little bit more. For just a little bit more, and it is very, very good. Now, here is what we are going to do. Invincible scares me a little bit, but we're going to give him a try with the staff because the people demand it. And I am not one to deny the people what they crave, because what every fan of this franchise seems to crave is apparently Invincible getting beat up. So we are going to see what happens here. He can fall off towards the end. Well, let's find out, shall we? That was a very strong punch. That was a very strong punch indeed. I like it. So far, so good. He is going to face the beast.
beast is so much bigger, so much stronger, so much girthier. But Mark, he is invincible. And he will not be stopped. He will fight. And he will keep fighting until he wins. Nothing can stop this man. Not even his own father, and certainly not this fluffy kitten. Definitely not. By the time we're done with Battle Beast, he will just be a Discord E-kitten. We are unstoppable. We will not allow ourselves to lose. The closest cookout is almost 1,000 miles away from you. You can make that. You can make that. You'll go there. After that, you're broke. Nice. Nice. Okay, we did lose one invincible, but thank y'all. Of course, there we go. Of course, thank y'all so much for your generosity. I mean, I do greatly appreciate it. But of course, only spend money if you can. Like, as much as I joke about, shilling, because, I would love the day that I could do this full time. Definitely do not spend outside of your means. For sure. And speaking of which, thank you for the gifted sub, Jacob. Greatly appreciate it, as always. Okay, okay, Staff cooked him on that one. Staff did cook him. You want to spend some on Invincible? Nice. Okay, there we go. Admittedly, that invincibility is helping. Yes, I am sure. The invincibility fighting him is helping. I'll give it that, but I think the Universa technically did a little bit better, if I were to take a guess here. So I'm noticing Detroit Proud on YouTube saying 3,000 gems, 9 iguanas. Man, I wish I was anywhere near those numbers. Oh, didn't quite get him. The staff did its work, though, but did not quite get him. Good karma. Hello. I'm assuming you're the same guy, but that's really funny. I love to imagine a possibility where you are actually two different people. Just got an email from your bank saying to stop spending money. That's hilarious. You gotta love it when the bank's like, did you make this purchase? Is this purchase fraudulent? We're not so sure. We're not so certain if this purchase is legit. Okay, that was a good hit though. I mean, not to do with Invincible. We got a Shrinking Ray, and we got an Angstrom. That is actually pretty good. Maybe Universe is the move. I kind of figured, but to be fair, it was still pretty decent, all things considered. Stand ready for our arrival. The bank's coming for you. The bank says stand ready for your arrival. Stand ready for the bank's arrival. You are now in debt. We are foreclosing on you. There we go. You must now pour more concrete to settle your debt. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the follow, Good Karma. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Okay, let's see. Do I want... I feel like I should stick with the staff. I feel like... I thought about the spear for a second, but I feel like I should stick with Universa and the staff. I feel like that's probably going to serve me best here. We're going to do that. Oops. Whoopsies. I did not grab my other thing here. There we go. Last one. Well, Jacob, I greatly appreciate it. You're being very generous. I really do appreciate the support. Now and always. Okay, let's see what we can do here, though. Universa with a spear. See, the thing is, my spear is just not powerful enough. I don't trust it enough. I feel like just the raw stats and the fact that I've got the I got the staff just that good. Got 4,000 gems at the event. Got about 80 dossiers and 200 heroes. That's some dang good numbers. That's not bad. I dare say that's pretty good. If we're talking raw value, we are Karma Brothers. Nice. I mean, talking raw value, that is pretty good. You're not going to see me spending gems. You play on LD player, it's buggy for you. LD player used to be buggy for me. But that was because I had it on an external hard drive. Now it actually works pretty well. And I also got the PC upgrade, which certainly does not hurt. Certainly does not hurt that I improved my hardware. Don't know if you noticed, but during the Battle Beast event, when you were using Mark, there were points where Mark would attack him and it would deal no damage. If I'm not mistaken, that's like certain animations where it just hits it wrong and it doesn't work. AO to you too, Roper Seller. How are you doing on this fine day? So far. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Okay. It's so anticlimactic when Universa just bites it. And then it takes a while for her to come back, but there we go. I think this is going pretty well. You spent exactly $0. That's a bit much. You need to spend negative money. You must make Invincible pay you to play. The reverse microtransactions. What if let's microtransaction the mobile games. Enjoying some Minecraft? Nice. Things are good for me as well. Today's been a busy day, but a most productive day. They owe you. Nice. 10-second respawn feels like 20. Yes, you must absolutely hate it when they're just edging you with a timer like that. You just see it counting down and it just drives you crazy the closer it gets. There she is. Excellent. Most excellent. Am I into cars at all? Not willingly. Twitch tried to charge you for 100? Really? No, that's crazy. Yeah, don't do that. No, yeah. Me and cars don't get along because my freaking car, a mouse. It's like a brand new car too. Well, not brand new, but like newly bought. And then a mouse freaking gets into the car somehow. A stupid freaking mouse decides to get into the car and literally eat the wires to the power steering. It was not fun. You bought one ticket, but only because you knew it would come with one free ticket. That is good value. That is very good value. An excellent strategy. Is a level 200 conquest good for a person who started 4 months ago? Yes. Yes, it is. That is very good because conquest, he is so lonely. And that means that he is rare. Do I still have the world record for erecting my wood? You know, it's standing strong. It's standing strong. And the people who didn't see that stream are so confused. But yes, my wood is fully erect and standing tall. It's very good. Very, very good. 8 have 180 on your account you made a month ago. Excellent. Most excellent. It was most helpful that we recently had a conquest event. It was a good boost. Very, very good boost. I am still, unfortunately, missing some stupid food. I need From World Beyond food desperately. No, can you go through right to well stream? Next time, maybe. Next time. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so okay, one more. I really do not want to spend gems, so I think I'm just gonna not. One of the events has to be From World Beyond. Well, the thing is, we had a From World Beyond event pretty recently, technically. It was just after King Lizard. It was just really bad. It was just not ideal. Okay. Panda spent one day, 8 hours. Man, that's crazy. I look forward to the day, if the day ever comes, where somebody spends the equivalent of a year watching this stream. How crazy would that be? I don't know how long it would take for that to even happen. Then again, it would mean I've streamed for the equivalent of a year, so maybe I shouldn't be rushing to that metric. Yeah, I don't know about that. It was restricted from World Beyond. I mean, technically, yeah. Technically. Need another Earth Defenders event. Well, that wouldn't be too bad. I feel like we had an Earth's Feathers event pretty recently too, but I could be mistaken. I could be totally mistaken on that one. Now let's see. Let's beat up some people with my Viltrumites. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Need more Thulas. Always need more Thulas. Thula is fantastic. Thula is very nice. I wish we had a Viltrumite leader already so that I could be cranking up my conquest, but alas, we're not there yet. Yet. Greatly looking forward to that day. There we go, there we go. Okay. Free mystery shop, yeah. Which the mystery shop, like I said, the mystery shops nowadays are pretty good. The mystery shops used to be rough. Now that the actual summoning bit is free and it's just the refreshes that cost currency, they're pretty sweet now, which I love. Mystery shops have got a massive glow up. I mean, literally, mystery shops were literally a be careful who you call ugly in middle school meme, because like they were so weird and rough in the beginning, and then they gave them a massive glow up with the free summons. That was amazing. A massive, massive win from the developers on that one. It was delightful. They've taken a lot of feedback. Yeah, especially the last update. Man, the quality of life features from the last update blew my freaking mind. I couldn't believe it. Who's the new character? The devs are whispering. I wish. I wish they were. Unfortunately, I know about the same time y'all do. I mean, I maybe get like 6 hours heads up when they give like some new PNGs that we can use on our thumbnails and stuff. But honestly, I really do not get that much advance notice. I have no clue. I could give speculation. You're new to the game. Is there a way to get Conquest without paying right now? Right now, no. Conquest is in kind of a list of exclusive event characters. But whenever he does show up, then you can go for him. But he's only going to show up in an event. New character is going to be someone from another faction. But the one after that is Third Lizard League. That would make sense to me. Because admittedly, 3 Lizard League characters in a row would be a lot. That would be a whole lot. If the next character is a Lizard League character, it would definitely be Komodo. But I am kind of hoping that that it's somebody else, because I've got my Powerplex done and I am kind of criminaled out. Not gonna lie, kind of ready to summon something else, because I have got way too much friggin' criminals. Ready for season 4 of Invincible? I am. I want it so bad. It's gonna be a while though. We're not there yet. Probably not going to be till next year at least, but man. Do you think they're going to add Thrag before they add the Invincible variants? It all depends. It all depends, because, of course, they really only release... Phone froze, that's funny. They really only release one character a month, with the exception of some random stuff like Seance Dogs, some special stuff. So we will see. With the Invincible variants, I feel like they're probably only going to release like 2 or 3. Like, if there were Invincible variants I wanted to see, I would say Sinister Mark, the yellow and black one, Omnivincible, the one that looks like Omni-Man, obviously, and then Mohawk Mark. Those 3 were the most unique designs and got the most screen time, I think. So I would like that very much. But I don't think they're going to release them as skins. Because that is something that they did mention to me, is that while they have heard that skins are something that the community is aware of, they really are not in too much of a hurry right now, because the game right now really just there's not really a good reason for it. There's not really a way it could be seamlessly integrated, with the exception of just spending money, and then what's the fun of that? They're prioritizing other things right now, from what limited stuff I have heard, and I do emphasize limited, because honestly, I mean, they're very supportive of content creators, but they don't give us a whole lot of advanced heads up, which I'm honestly okay with. Keeps it surprising for me too. Wouldn't be worth spending gems on unless they're... Yeah, I mean, that's the kicker, is, I mean, there's only 2 ways they could really do it. They could make it as a free event reward, where if you hit a certain threshold, then you can get the skin, or spend money. And heaven forbid they make it any kind of stat skin. It would have to be purely cosmetic. Don't think there's room for skins. Yeah, I don't think this game right now, at least as it is right now, the game does not really lend itself to skins. And I think the developers would much rather focus on making cool new characters or cool new game modes. That's my thoughts on it. The empty space at the bottom of the GTA hub, it's going to be whatever new events. I mean, that's not uncommon for video games. A lot of mobile games have like a coming soon bracket just as an open thing. I mean, shoot, AFK Arena back when I used to play that, they had coming soon brackets that would last for literal years before they'd finally plop something there. But they're just using that as empty space so that they can expand and do more events. Yeah, no reason for adding skins. I mean, yeah, there's really not. It would be cool. It would be cool if they added skins and made a way to get them free to play. But in the grand scheme of things, you really don't need it. How many stars do you need on Epic Plus for next level? 5 stars. It'd be 5 stars and then 2 exceptional plus characters of the same faction to get them up to the next tier level, basically. Hope that answered your question, Red Phone. But no, yeah, the last quality of life update is like, forget skins. Who cares about that? If we can get more quality of life updates like that last update, I mean, that was a good one. That was, if we're talking like, if we're ranking updates here, that was one of the best. Let's be honest here. That bad boy was freaking good. That update was so good. I would love, one thing I would like is I would love a versus mode so you can actually like fight your friends arena teams, because I would 100% do like a battle viewer teams stream just for the fun of it. I think that would be cool. That way they'd actually, the friends list would actually be useful. It would actually be good. Hello, Bo. Bo. Bo? No. Bayou? I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names, but howdy to you as well. I'm sure I botched that name 50 different ways, but it's probably fine. Imagine they'd be attached case files. I mean, they already have the medals attached case files, which is like the cosmetic reward, and I'm kind of okay with that. The game is a lot healthier now than it has been. Yes. Season 3 of Invincible put this game on the map in a big way, and you want to know how I know? Because my metrics freaking spiked. I'll tell you what, the 2 months after Invincible Season 3, or during and after Invincible Season 3, ooh, numbers went up. All the numbers went up in all the best ways. I'll tell you what, that was a-okay. And devs find a hard time thinking of abilities to give characters. I mean, honestly, here's the thing. I don't know. There's so many games that have this format where, they come up with abilities for characters. But I'm not really sure what that process looks like. I don't know. The thing that confuses me is how a 500k team power can handle a team power of 1 million. That's actually not that surprising. That's pretty standard for these types of games where stats only matter so much. It's also a matter of team comp. It's a matter of skill level. It's a matter of the synergy between the characters. There's a lot that can go into it well outside of raw stats. Well, thank you, Roper. I greatly appreciate it. I try to make halfway decent content here. Some of it, sometimes I come up with goofy stuff like that D-Rex video. I just made that for fun. That was a fever dream I had where I'm just like, D-Rex memes. I just, I mean, okay. Look, I know YouTubers like Goji Center and stuff love to dunk on the D-Rex because like it would never exist in the real world. I love the D-Rex. That man is cool. That man is cool. Skill level is a hidden yeah, skill level, artifacts, artifact level. There's a lot that actually does not go into the raw stats of a team that can really surprise you. Like you could have double the power of a team, but get totally wiped depending on the content. You watch the D-Rex video at 7 a.m. half asleep. Hey, you know what? It's stupid, but it's short. That's probably one of the dumbest things I've ever made, but I kind of love it. I just love
The Powerplex bit at the end that I did, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. I didn't even bother monetizing that video because for one thing, it would never make money anyway, and for another thing, I didn't want ads on it because I just wanted people to just be confused, click on it, and witness the glory of my madness. That was pure madness in my brain. That's exactly what that was. But you know, I'm trying to get a little creative, a little loosey goosey, having a little fun with it. Because why not? Adam, Eve, or Universa, whose skills do you level first? I'd say Universa just because of how useful she is in events. Joe Road asks, should I watch the new Jurassic World or not? Okay, I'm gonna give a little spoiler-free review here of Jurassic World Rebirth. I liked it. It is simple. The story is painfully simple. Personally, I'd say that's to its benefit. But the story is simple. But I mean, you know, let's not forget here, the last two movies had like freaking clone children and they were going too hog wild with all this crap, and then freaking Mission Impossible with raptors, and that sucked. Um, what's simple? The plot of Jurassic World Rebirth is simple, almost painfully simple, but quite frankly, especially given the failings of the last two movies, I'd say it's to its benefit. And I mean, like I said, man, the D-Rex, a boy. He didn't have a whole lot of screen time, but dang it, when he did, he made it count. My boy, the D-Rex, love that thing. He's just so cool looking. He's just a freak show. Just an actual terrifying monster. I love it. 10 Thrags versus 1 Superman? Huh. I mean, I feel like even against Superman, I feel like 10 Thrags would win. But, like, he'd put up a fight. He'd put up a fight. I mean, Superman is, like, the hero. The strongest fictional creature, basically. Is freaking Superman. With Doomsday close behind him, I suppose.
Good news. We can finally be bees. This isn't your world.
We can finally be bees.
This is good news.
You were going to go out with your friends, but you didn't want to wake up at 11? 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.? Superman still wins. Superman has a plot armor. That's true. Superman does have some butt-kicking plot armor. But I mean, like, Superman is, like, the most powerful AM. Oh, you could have made that. 11 a.m., come on. I know it's summer and summer break and stuff, but you could have made that. You could have made that. But yeah, the thing with Superman is Superman can pretty much 1v1 any character in any fictional universe. Just because he is just that strong. Sure. Oh no. The Karmas are talking to themselves. They're getting a little schizophrenic up in here. That's hilarious. I said the thing again. Man, I'm so self-conscious about that now. Apparently, I really do just say that's hilarious a lot. I didn't know it, but apparently I do. But that's fine, that's fine. Man, I had so much fun. That stream that I had with Thunderjock playing Mario Party, the plot armor could win because he gets power from Yellow Sun. He could drag Thrag by. Oh, that's true. That is true. The sun is like his thing. So he could literally just cook anybody by chucking them into the sun. That is a good point. That is an extremely good point, I would imagine. Then again, I am not a comic expert on Superman by any means. Also, how long is it going to take them to nerf this Seance Dog Adam Eve combo? Because you know they will. You know they will. That is going to get nerfed so hard in the future. Not my wife. See, here's the thing too, is I try not to, I try to mix it up a little bit. And also, you know, she's her own person. I mean, yes, she is my wife and I'm her husband, but she's also her own person. Well, I like being able to, you know, preserve the individuality and all that jazz. Hope this game doesn't die when it's no, it won't. It won't. First of all, they're kind of two. Let's be real here. One is a mobile game, and one is an actual like console game. So they're not. And if anything, in the gaming sphere, rising tide does raise all ships.
Couldn't go at 11. You woke up at 4 p.m. Jeez, my guy. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, my friend? But I mean, yeah, rising tide raises all ships. If Invincible Versus does well, it is at least going to have a little bit of trickle down effect to Invincible Guardian of the Globe, to where people are going to be in the mood for Invincible style video games, and that will work. Also, I am not thrilled that I lost that fight, and frankly a little confused that I lost that fight. How did I lose that? Dude, that red rush difference over here is really freaking mattering. I swear. Who wins, you or good karma? I feel like y'all balance each other out. It's a yin and yang situation. But no, yeah, I imagine that the games will complement each other very well, if I were to take a guess. Synergy and all that jazz is actually something that games tend to lean into. Like, okay, for example, Fire Emblem Heroes. If y'all have ever played Fire Emblem on, like, it's a Nintendo IP. Fire Emblem Heroes is a mobile game based off of the console games. Those console games single-handedly keep that game alive well past its date. I used to play the snot out of Fire Emblem Heroes, but it has got the most aggressive god dang power creep I've ever seen in a mobile game, and that is saying something. That is saying something. But that game has got a power creep problem. It is bad. That's why I haven't played it on the channel, because quite frankly, I don't want to. I don't want to have to read 3 freaking paragraphs with citations just to figure out what a character's weapon does. I just don't want to do that. Oh, I'm not gonna. I'm just freaking not. There's an Adam Eve one. I do remember that. Wasn't there like a graphic novel or graphic novel style video game with like Adam Eve? I forget. I know it exists, but I don't think anybody really talks about it. I think. I forget. I forget, actually. It's kind of like, it's one of those things where it's like you hear of it in passing and in whispers. Just elaborated on our solo episode. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too crazy then. It's like you hear rumors of it, whispers in the shadows, that there is another Invincible game. And yet, is there really? It's like if an Invincible game drops in the woods and it doesn't make, and nobody's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound, you know? That I watch Bacon and Cheese? No, I have not watched Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. I have not. We have too many memes as is. The Adam Eve solo episode, I hope they do more solo episodes. They're probably, honestly, they're probably too busy actually cranking this crap out on a breakneck pace. But I would love it if they could do more solo episodes for characters. Rexplode, if Rexplode never gets a solo episode, that is a crime. That is a crime if Rexplode never gets his own solo episode. Yeah, yeah, Detroit is correct. Universe of Fourth Skill. For sure. Yeah. Doing a Battle Beast comic. Might also get an episode to accompany it. That'd be kind of neat. A Battle Beast one-shot episode. Ooh. Oh, that's an idea, actually. You're cooking something there. Interesting. I like that. I like that. What's your average wave on the Battle Beast event? My Universa with the Flaxen Staff could hit wave 20. Couldn't beat wave 20, but could hit wave 20. I tried it with Invincible with the Flaxen Staff. We didn't get quite so high. But Universa, we were pretty consistently hitting either 19 or 20. Have I watched The Boys? No, I have not watched The Boys, but I know enough of it. I know the general concept, and even a few of the story beats, just because you see like YouTube shorts and stuff. So I know the general concept. I also know the amazing death battle animation of Omni-Man versus Homelander. So good. So freaking good. Oh my gosh. Amazing animation. It is delightful. Have I watched Peacemaker? Nope, I have not, actually. That one I have not. I actually liked the Suicide Squad, the second movie, with John Cena and Idris Elba and all those characters. That was a good movie. That was a really good movie. That was a lot of fun. But I have not seen this show. I've not seen the show because, quite frankly, aside from, well, quite frankly, Invincible, I've been turned off to superhero shows lately. It's not been my. We just haven't bothered. There's even like the shows like come out from Marvel like Ironheart and stuff like that. It's like we just don't. It's the superhero fatigue is real, man. Superhero fatigue is real, and we stuck with Marvel for a pretty decent long time. Watch Punisher or any other Marvel show. I've seen like a few of the older shows. In the pre-Disney Plus era, I saw Agents of Shield, but I did not see any of the other shows from that era. Like I didn't see Daredevil or anything like that. Anything's better than Quantumania? Well, yeah, Quantumania was just objectively bad. Man, I know MODOK is kind of meant to be a goofy villain because like he's literally just a giant head. But like, man, I mean, literally, it's like you wouldn't think you'd say this about freaking MODOK, but you see MODOK in Quantumania, and it really is just look how they massacred my boy. I mean, it's the worst. It is just the worst. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. And Kang, I mean, Kang had there were some real life issues that ruined Kang, unfortunately. But also, Kang in Quantumania was just sad. Bro has crazy moves. I mean, that's true. I mean, MODOK is dangerous. I mean, it's kind of played up like a joke sometimes because, you know, he's literally a giant head. But then again, MODOK is freaking dangerous. That is true. That is 100% true. Oh no, we are not winning that fight. Oh dear. Oh no. That's not ideal. The Red Rush, man. Red Rush ruins me. You hate to see it. There we go, there we go. What is a Brazy? I don't remember what Brazy is. Is that a Pokemon? Oh, the villain from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's funny. That's really funny. There we go. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Get through there. Use the Mortal's head. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, MODOK could have been cool. But man, that movie was just the worst. Just the worst. Crazy. Oh. Oh. I get it. I getcha. I getcha. Forgive me. I do not know all slang. But I see what you're saying now. I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Bam, bam, bam. And what you want to like, it's just had all the right things, does all the wrong things. Yeah, that really is. And also, like, Ant-Man. They put Ant-Man against freaking Kang the Conqueror. Like, come on. Come on. They couldn't have gotten literally any other B-tier villain to deal with. Like, seriously. Use have a hero clicks of MODOK. Those crazies love running him. I'm assuming that's a game of some sort. I know MODOK has a character in the Villainous board game, card game, strategy game, whatever it is. The Villainous physical game by Ravensburg, I think it's called. That's a fun game. That is a fun game. I'll tell you what. No, wait, that's the team that kept beating me up. Is it? Actually, let's try it. I don't remember. We're coming out of the portal at the same time. Yeah, it's just so weird. It just makes no sense. Nothing about that movie made sense. That is just the truth. Nothing about that movie made sense, and couldn't even get close to making it work. You say Punisher or Daredevil will try. Or even better, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is also good. I mean, I've heard good things. I've heard people really like the original Punisher show or Daredevil. I didn't. No, I did know Punisher had a show. Because that's what's his name? John Barthol. Shane from Walking Dead. But yeah, I heard people really like those shows. It just never was on my radar, honestly. Never was. The only one I watched was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and even then I didn't actually finish it. The last thing I saw of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was Coulson resurrected for the third or fourth freaking time as one of those one of the robots, the synthetic robots whose names I totally forget. And then the plane was gonna time travel back and stuff. But that's when I fell off, just because life and just lost it. Ada, oh the Ada one was crazy because it was literally Secret Invasion, but done correct. Ada was Secret Invasion, but done right. That one was crazy because like even like May ended up being a life model decoy, and it was mind blowing because even she didn't know. That was freaking good. Wait,
Hey, listen.
which Fantastic Four movie are you referring to? Because if we're talking about the first Fantastic Four movie that had Chris Evans as the Human Torch, that one was okay. The second Fantastic Four movie, Rise of the Silver Surfer, was not. And the reboot Fantastic Four movie was toilet water. That one was bad. That one was objectively bad. Literally unsalvageable, unusable. Just no. Silver Surfer was amazing. Okay, but Galactus was wrong. Come on, like seriously, don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me into saying that one was good. I disagree on that one. I'm not so sure about that. Next one is about to be the best. I'm looking forward to the new one. Admittedly, while the superhero fatigue has been setting in something fierce, the new Fantastic Four movie might be worth something. Might be something for the peepers. We'll see. I like Pedro Pascal as much as the next guy. He is a most lovely man. But we will see. We will see. We already know the entire plot. Well, to be fair, they have shown a lot in the trailers. I mean, they're not wrong. We have seen a lot, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. No, you can't stop me. You can't freaking stop me. Speaking of which, I'm looking forward to whenever they do more Mandalorian. I want to see more Mandalorian. That's another show that I've been waiting on for way too long. Have I seen the new Superman? No, I have not. Do you think Skybound will do an Invincible movie? I kind of hope not. Gotta be honest. Because I think at that point you're getting kind of into blatant cash grab territory. You haven't looked forward to a Marvel movie since Spider-Man No Way Home. Okay, No Way Home was a special little butterfly, though. No Way Home 2026. Oh, is that when that's coming out? Ooh. When are we getting trailers? But no, No Way Home was special. That one was special because of the hype and of Andrew Garfield trying to gaslight everybody into him not being in the movie. And then he was in the movie. And the thing with No Way Home, first of all, its cameos were not cameos. They were actual characters, which made it amazing. But also, like, there is one thing it kind of does, and it does it really well, but it cheats. It cheats because it's banking on you having seen literally 5 other Spider-Man movies, plus, and then of course Tom Holland ones. But dang it if it doesn't work. I mean, yeah, okay, it's fan service, but I am a fan. Please service me. That was admittedly pretty good. Fell asleep during Black Widow. I wish I did. It would have been more useful than watching that movie. Didn't see Eternals. I did not see Eternals either. Love and Thunder. Okay, here's the thing. Love and Thunder is not good. But I do think Love and Thunder is a little tragic. Because you can tell there was a vision. There was a vision for Love and Thunder, but it got buried under all the comedy. I mean, Christian Bale as Thor, the God Butcher, was really, really good. But the movie around him was rough. Really, really rough. Too much gore, too much Taika Waititi humor. But man, yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder could have been good. Exactly, it could have. And poor Christian Bale, he was putting it all out there. His acting was so good. His acting was so good, and yet the movie around him was just a trash fire. It was just painful. Just couldn't do it. Do I think Miles Morales will be introduced in the MCU? I think it'd be a good idea. Miles Morales has been on a real hot streak lately. But yeah. I haven't done ASMR in a while. Uh-oh.
Listen.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, that reminds me. That does remind me, speaking of Miles Morales. Of course, we are all still eagerly anticipating the third Spider-Verse movie. But I need to sing the gospel to you for a second, okay? Listen, open your ears and listen to my words. Because Sony recently released a certified banger in the form of K-pop Demon Hunters. My wife convinced me to watch it with her. Certified freaking banger. S tier movie. Seriously, if you have Netflix, it's a Netflix movie, which hurts my heart a little bit because I feel like it could have done amazing in theaters. But it is a Netflix movie made by Sony Animations, same team that made Spider-Verse. Watch that movie. It is so good. The music is peak. The characters are peak. The story is peak. And the art is beyond peak. You need animation to see it? Yeah, well, Elio was shot on arrival. That poor dude never stood a chance. But seriously, K-pop Demon Hunters. Look it up on Netflix. Watch it. It is amazing. I am almost tempted to do a video just to glaze that movie. A lot of people have already glazed it already, but I kind of feel like it even then it should be getting more hype. Okay. ASMR is getting better. Well, thank you. Practice makes perfect, I suppose. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. But seriously, K-pop Demon Hunters. Sabersport kind of did a video of it, but he kind of lumped it in with a Pixar rant, which I kind of thought K-pop kind of deserved a little better than that. But K-pop Demon Hunters deserves better. I don't think Vinland Saga is really for me, gotta be honest. Then again, not like I really have time to watch anime, to be quite frank. But K-pop Demon Hunters, that one I had time for. That movie is amazing. Would you use Russ to level up Thula? No, I'd wait. I'd wait. Russ is worth building. He's worth building. You've seen Glazing Me for it opposed to watching it. It was shocking and hype. Yeah, no, seriously. It's better. Okay, look, this is gonna sound like an insult in a way, but it's better than it looks. Okay. If you think about it, if you look at the title, K-pop Demon Hunters, it sounds like somebody's fanfic. Okay, I'm not going to deny that. The title sounds like somebody's fanfic, and it looks like it should be some, like, kiddie cartoon. It ain't. It ain't. It is good. It is objectively good. Seriously. If you care at all about good animation, good writing, it is worth a watch, especially if you already have Netflix anyway. I mean, if you already have Netflix, why freaking not? Is it about music or hunting demons? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes, and it works. Trust me, it works. Oh, well, thank you, Kylo Ben. We won't be sticking around here too much longer because I can't run for too long tonight. But seriously, yeah, I've got to speak the gospel on this movie for a little bit because it is that good. I even made a meme because I resonate so much with the tiger. The tiger is adorable. The tiger is absolutely adorable in that movie. It melts my blinking heart. Just melts me. But no, yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters, it is like seriously, I mean, it sounds like an insult when I say it like this, but it is better than it looks. The title is not going to draw in the vast majority of this crowd that I typically advertise to. But seriously. Seriously,
We can
I
finally
cannot
be bees.
glaze
This
it
isn't your world,
enough.
but we can be bees. This is good news.
You
can
just
be a bee.
trust
Live
me.
like a bee.
Give it a watch. The music, it's oops all bangers. It is oops all bangers. It will get in your ears, bounce around in your brain, and it will stay there. Such a good movie. The title does not do it justice, and Netflix does not do it justice. I think that they have some kind of deal with Sony. It's millions of dollars, of course. But that movie, I wish it was in theaters. I wish it was in theaters so I could go watch it twice. So that I could support it twice. That's how, and I'm not the type to go see movies in theaters twice. But if it was in theaters right now, I would get as many of my friends as I could and go watch it twice so that I could support that movie because it is an original story. It is based on Korean culture and they did a lot of work on it. And it's just so good. It's just so good. Have I seen the newer animated Lord of the Rings film? Actually, I have not. I have not actually. I heard that it was decent. I would like to see it someday. Who knows if it ever shows up on streaming one day. But I heard that it was actually decent. Not perfect. And again, it's the problem of couldn't help but dance along with it. Yeah, it's really freaking good. The thing with Lord of the Rings is the Lord of the Rings trilogy is so perfect that anything even close to related to it is doomed to fail. Although speaking of things related to it, y'all remember the Shadows of Mordor games? Shadows of Mordor, Shadows of War? Those games were good, and it is a crime. I've been on a mixture of a glaze and a rant lately. But if you remember Shadows of War and Shadows of Mordor, those games were so good. And like the Nemesis system was so innovative. And then Warner Brothers slapped it into a vault with a stupid patent, which is ridiculous to patent a game feature. I mean, come on. They slapped it in the vault and just threw away the key and then put a bullet in Monolith, the developers of the game. You know, I know there's good games out there, but man, if developers don't try their hardest to be the bad guys, I mean, seriously. Ay, ay, ay. It's not good. It's not good how these developers are just so out of touch. Warner Brothers, I mean, Warner Brothers has probably been getting a lot of the flack lately because Suicide Squad was so bad, and then they went on a bit of a killing spree, shutting down developers. It makes me so mad because that Nemesis system was so good. That Nemesis system was amazing. There were orcs. There were orcs in Shadows of War that I did have some genuine grudges with. That bad boy mattered to me. It mattered. Eve's dad solos all. First thing I think of is Shadows of War, the lead up of the orcs walking in while people are chanting name. It's just Eve's dad just walking up to Talion. Constantly aiming. Yeah, they literally are. They are shooting themselves in the foot. Destroying really freaking good studios who put in good work. It's killing me. It's absolutely killing me, but I could rant about that for hours. I literally could. I could rant about how developers are just pissing me off lately. Man, all we can do is waiting for Silksong. Hollow Knight Silksong. I will string the snot out of Hollow Knight Silksong if it comes out sometime in my lifetime. I swear. I'm gonna die before Silksong comes out. I'm gonna hit 1 million subs on YouTube, 1 million subscribers before Silksong comes out. I swear, because that game is that game's like Bigfoot. We all think it exists, but maybe it doesn't. Who knows? GTA 6 will drop before it. You know, at this rate, there's a higher than 0% chance it could happen. It's like a race for the bottom between GTA 6 or Silksong. Want Silk Song so bad. Because, okay, so Hollow Knight's a funny story on how I played Hollow Knight. Because, okay, after college, after I got out of college, I was trying to take the CPA, which is like a big certification exam. It's like a 4-part exam for accounting. And I didn't want to, but I was, I'm going to be nice and say persuaded to take that exam. And it was not going well because my heart wasn't in it. I was barely studying and I just freaking didn't want to. So after a particularly rough day of the second exam, I think it was, where, I mean, it was like, obviously I failed. I just swing by a GameStop and just for some reason pick up a download code for Hollow Knight on the Nintendo Switch. Literally went into a GameStop, got the little piece of cardboard that has the code on it, and paid for that. Take my exam for me, true. And played Hollow Knight on the Switch. That game is so good. Oh my gosh. Hollow Knight is so good, and I want Silk Song so bad. Chat, I love that. ChatGPT, take my accounting exam, please. What's my opinion about Marvel Versus? I think it makes a lot of sense, actually. I mean, Mortal Kombat is one of the bloodiest fighting games there is, so this is just Mortal Kombat with a, invincible coat of paint. Makes sense to me. I mean, yeah. Would I have preferred a massive AAA game like Spider-Man? Of course I would have. Of course. That would have been amazing. But you know what? This ain't a bad second place. This ain't a bad second place one bit. It fits. It definitely fits, and there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room for growth with that game. Especially with like characters and all that being added. So you know that I'm going to be playing eventually. I don't think we're going to get Kill Cannon for a while, because they've released so many criminals already with the Lizard League. And I have a suspicion, just judging by my own metrics. I've never seen Squid Game. But I'm judging by my own metrics. I don't think people have really cared about Lizard League that much. It's literally the meme where, who wants Lizard League to be added to the game? Everyone raises their hand. Who wants to actually buy the Lizard League characters and spend gems on them? Everybody lowers their hand. Everybody wanted them in the game, but nobody actually wants to invest in them. And I can't really blame them, because the criminal faction is not ideal. The only thing that makes the criminals faction slightly better than GDA, I would say, is the fact that Doc Seismic exists. Doc Seismic carries the criminal faction on his old decrepit back. Machine Head could be good.
Hey, listen.
Iguana. I don't know. Does Iguana have a line? Wait, does Iguana even speak? Hold on, what does she say? I don't actually know. Does Iguana speak in the show? Ah, crap, I don't know. I'm gonna say her quote is slice, 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 slice. That's the quote. Slice noises. That's all I got. literally my own wife sucker punching me with a character that I don't even know talks. Yeah, she has like 3 words, if she talks at all. I literally don't know. Literally do not know. But yeah, I suspect that people are really that's hilarious. I suspect that people are not putting in a whole lot of love to the Lizard League characters, because there's just no reason to. And as much as I love singing the gospel about Powerplex, I can definitely see why people would not want to bother. Is Iguana's skill set even good? I'd say yeah. I'd say Iguana's actually pretty good, especially if you pair her with King Lizard. But again, who's gonna build that? I don't know. Who's gonna... There's not a lot of people investing in the Lizard League, I suspect. Just judging by the metrics I've seen. I mean, they just don't want criminals, and can you really blame them? Because even GDA, I dunk on GDA a lot because they don't have a proper attacker. I mean, even though Bulletproof did get a buff, I'll give them that, but they've never really had a good attacker. But even then, they've at least got a few winners, like, and the Immortal and Shapesmith specifically, and Robot. Like, yeah, I mean, those... I love how the Karmas are having their own little side plot there, little B story there. I mean, even with GDA, as bad as this faction is, or at least was, Shapesmith, Immortal, and Robot could kind of carry it on their back. With the criminals, it's either Doc Seismic or bust. Now, the Lizard League's trying their best to change that, but it's going to be a long time before that matters. I will also say, and this is probably going to be my last point before we start to wrap it up for the night, they need to start putting some of these newer characters into the main recruitment. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Wish list, please. But regardless, they need to start putting some characters in the perma pool. I believe the first two would be Thula and Lucan. Lucan would be especially good for me for obvious reasons. But they just they need more money. I mean, how much money? I mean, what money? They're never available anymore. Thula and Lucan especially are rare. I mean, it's funny because they weren't rare. They were so not rare in the beginning that now they're stupid rare now. It's a weird little yin yang situation. The universe has balanced itself on that one to now it's to the point where you almost never see Thula or Lucan, and it's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. But they need to start adding characters into the main recruitment pool, and they need a wish list. Too OP for the setup. Would it though? I mean, it takes a lot of characters to get a character up to Omnipotent Plus. I think a wish list is well warranted. Honestly, I think a wish list is very well warranted for this. I don't think it'd be OP at all. I think it'd be just right because I mean, let's not forget, it takes like 50 plus copies to get a character up to Omnipotent Plus. Even more if you want to make them arena relevant. So, frankly, I think it'd be perfect. I gotta be honest. I think it'd be perfect. Now, not for the event shops, obviously. This will just be for the main recruitment. But, yeah. The good karma and bad karma are disappearing. They're piecing out. That's hilarious. But no, I think a wish list would be right at home for this game. But anywho's, I think it's about time to wrap it up. I actually do need to record a video covering the Battle Beast event real quick, and it's already getting late, and I'm a tired boy. It's been hot. It's been so hot. I am over summer. This whole summer thing, I ain't about it. You think how would the wish list work? Okay, so I'll say this one thing before I leave. One more thing. The wish list, a wish list in most games, AFK Arena and Nikkei specifically are the two I'm going to reference. Yeah, I'll finish this before I leave. It's usually 5 characters from a faction. So like 5 from Earth's Fenders, 5 from Rule Beyond, etc., etc. So that's what I would say. And 30 yards and with 97 out. Oof. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. But anyways, like I said, I think a wish list would be good. But anyways, I need to wrap this bad boy up because it is getting late. But thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in. This was good. This was fun. I greatly appreciated. The tips for the Battle Beast event were very good. Flax and Staff was a biggie. Flax and Staff was a good one. But thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in.